Whether you dream of being a flower farmer or you just want to grow flowers for your kitchen table, I'm Lisa Mason Ziegler, and I grew cut flowers commercially for nearly 25 years. Now, as an author and online course instructor, I hope to inspire the next generation of growers. I'm glad you're here. Let's jump in. Hey friends, Lisa Mason Ziegler here, and I have put together the ultimate flower farmer gifts. These are the things that literally changed my flower farming life, and you can do the same for the flower farmer in your life. All right, friends, this is perhaps the most original and surprising. Preparing meals for the freezer for your flower farmer to pull out during harvest season. This is the most incredible gift I was ever given, whether that means a couple, 3, 4, 5, 6 casseroles or a stack of ribeye steaks that can quickly be cooked. This will really be a gift they make use of, and you can do it at all levels, right? You can pick what you want to do. Now, this is a little tool that I use here on my farm that I absolutely love. You'll find it at thegardenersworkshop.com. It's called a sod knife. I use it for cutting open leaf bags, mulch bags, cutting plants out of the ground, harvesting greens, and so much more. And it's a great price point. Now, this is the hat and the gloves that I wear here on my farm. The hat is a pith helmet. It just is the coolest hat that I've ever worn, meaning it keeps me the coolest. It's adjustable for different head sizes, and it keeps rain off my glasses when I'm outside in the rain. The gloves, we call them second skin. You don't feel like you have anything on. They're machine washable, and they too are an incredible price point. And you can find both of those at thegardenersworkshop.com. Love this gear. Using the hoe to weed and also to thin. Okay, so those are bells of Ireland, by the way, that I'm thinning. This little hand hoe, which is a Japanese grass weeder, we absolutely use it for so many things, from weeding and thinning, as you saw, for mulch, for grading the mulch, or pulling a line to sow seeds. It is available in a left and a right hand model, and we love it. Find that at thegardenersworkshop.com. This has been a customer favorite since we have gone into business. Now, I would love to sign one of my books for you. Cool Flowers is where it all starts. If you're not familiar with the cool flower concept of how to grow cool season hardy annuals, which are the biggest cash crop in spring when it's the highest demand, as well as my book, Vegetables Love Flowers, which is really about my natural gardening philosophy of how to do it without pesticides. And this is another baby step for people that are going perhaps from never having grown a cut flower garden. And then the ultimate guide is the Cut Flower Handbook. This takes you through the concept of a cut flower garden and what makes it work, the engine that drives it, and then how to do those steps. And then it offers 66 different flowers, 41 of which are cool season and 25 warm. And I tell you everything from how to start it, where to make the cut, when to make the cut, all of my favorite varieties, and just a lot of extra tips. And I would love to sign one for your gift recipient. You just add that in the notes. Now, this is the pouch and shear that is on my hip the entire season, y'all. This is a smaller than a Felco. I found that as my arms were getting fatigued, this is what really helped me to overcome that. The pouch slips on a pocket. It does not need a belt, which is really revolutionized my life because I don't wear a belt. And we love this pouch and shear. And you'll find those on thegardenersworkshop.com. So this is me hoeing 100-foot row of beans, and I am doing it that were direct sown, and I did that entire bed in less than 5 minutes. These is one of the tools that just really revolutionized my weed prevention program. And you'll find this at the Gardener's Workshop, both the garden hoe and the razor hoe. Love them both. Now, a great backup gift, as well as if you just don't know what to get, is a gift certificate, whether it's for the gardenersworkshop.com or for your flower farmer's favorite farm supply store. This is just always a really great gift to receive, especially when it's from your favorite place to shop. So gift certificates are always in season. Now, the Flower Farmer Club is my private membership where every month they will get a master class. They will get the Flower Farmer Forum, which is where I do a live Q&A and a mini training, as well as the Bloomcast, which is a private podcast. It's got the Sowing Circle each week where we sow seeds together, and of course, the community board where we really bond, support, and help each other. So the Flower Farmer Club is a great one to give, and it is giftable, as is all of our online courses. You can actually purchase those online as a gift to give to your gift recipient, from our smaller workshops up to our bigger schools, which are incredibly beneficial for flower farmers. Now, if your person has been talking about wanting to be a soil blocker, but they just hadn't gotten the equipment, this is where they would start. You can purchase the hand tools, the small blocker and the large blocker. You can buy them in kits, you can buy them individually, or you can buy them as a set. And this is where everybody should start as a soil blocker for seed starting, right? But if you have a soil blocking flower farmer in your life, this is the level up. This is the Swift blocker. This is the commercial version. It just streamlines the process and makes a lot more blockers. You can find all of the soil blockers as well as kits to go along with them over at thegardenersworkshop.com. Now, friend, if you chose your mate appropriately, maybe you have a dump truck too. My man came with dump trucks. Can't say that is a great idea, but every flower farmer would love to receive a load of compost or mulch. And if you don't happen to have a dump truck, then order them a delivered load of compost or mulch. Forget having to shovel it out of the back of the truck. I mean, we love having piles of both of these on the farm at all times. It just allows us to do jobs when they need. And this is one that everybody can actually do. This is a great one to pass on to other family members like moms and dads of flower farmers that really want to do something that will really impact and help their business. So that is a really good one. So this is a broad fork. A broad fork is one of those tools that you always dream about, and they cost a little bit more. And this is actually the Cobra version of the broad fork that I really, really love. And this is one that can really be helpful, but some of us just suffer through doing it the old way because we resist. And this is a gift that just keeps on giving. Now, this is one of my favorites. These are DuBarry boots. this is the boots that I wear when I farm. I think they kind of started out as horse people boots because they're just really hold up well. They have Gore-Tex inside of them. And they are definitely one of the ones that you would want to give as a gift because they're a little pricey and most flower farmers will not buy them for themselves. But not only are they great to wear in the garden, but they're good looking boots. So these are the cool boots and your flower farmer would love. This is the version. I have the tall ones and I have the short ones and I absolutely love them and I've had them for years and years. Now here's another great gift, a portable deer fence. Friends, you can find these on lots of different websites. I actually purchased mine from premiersupplies.com, I think is their website. And it's one of those things that I had so much makeshift stuff to try to prevent deer from my garden. This is the easiest, most effective tool that I have ever purchased. And so portable deer fencing is amazing. It's solar powered, and it's a little bit of an investment when you first buy it, but if you just save one crop, you have paid for it, and especially if you give it as a gift. Now, every flower farmer should have a trailer. And so I have a couple of different trailers here on my farm, and they're just used to pull buckets around the farm. And this just saves so many steps of pulling a cart or going back and forth with that said small cart and unloading it and loading it with buckets. This really revolutionized our harvesting practice. And a flower farmer might not even know that they need it. So they'd be really surprised if you'd give them one. Now, every flower farmer can use a golf cart. Friends, I could just not tell you how many jobs this golf cart now does for us. From simple things like moving weight bags, moving row covers, and just moving stuff around the farm, as well as it can pull a trailer. Mine is battery powered, which is my preference, so it's quiet. It doesn't need fuel, and a golf cart is definitely at the ultimate end of the gift list. And the next gift is the utmost ultimate gift, and that, my friends, is let me just say, for all the flower farmers out there that have been building beds by hand, as I did for about 12 years, this tractor and bed layer, which for me, the investment was about $32,000, paid for itself in one season. And this is a compact tractor, which means it has the tightest turn because I only have a very, very small city farm, right? But the tractor is a John Deere. I believe the number is 3720, which is the largest compact four-wheel drive tractor, which is required for a bed layer. And the bed layer is the model Rainflow is the maker in Pennsylvania, and it's the mini bed layer. And those two pieces of equipment are what allowed me to scale my flower farm, tripled it in 1 year, our production. And it's just by how much physical labor it removed. And let me just say, if you get this for your flower farmer, you will be the gift giver of a lifetime for your flower farmer. So friends, I hope these have planted some seeds of great gifts to get for your flower farmer. Perfect.